Thank you so much for listening to the KJNA podcast. You can email us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com.
Give us a call or text or leave us a message at 858-848-KJNA. That's 5562.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, and YouTube at KJNA Podcast.
Don't forget, we have 6 hours of bonus content over on our Patreon, patreon.com/KJNA Podcast. And if you want to donate to us, find us at buymeacoffee.com/KJNA Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
Love you. Hi, everybody. It's Jay from the KJNA Podcast, if you didn't already know. Yeah, I'm sorry. You can see my entire face now.
He's no longer Jay the Gray.
Yeah, I know. Jay the Stash.
Jay the Porn Stash.
Ooh.
Now it's the K&P Podcast.
Yeah, that's been the running gag ever since I shaved it.
Because you used to have so much, and now it's so much less, and so it just stands out so much more.
It really does. I mean, it's
right fucking there. But as someone who has had as long as I was able to grow one, I've had a mustache aside from like a year. When you shave it, it's weird as shit because you're just like, this is weird.
It's not too awkward. Like, I just need to clean it up. That's all.
And I'm the K.
Took a while to get there.
Oh God. Anyways, so yeah.
This week we're since we talked about it last week, we did Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. Not Little Chinatown, China. And I was like, the same year we got The Golden Child, and people said they were basically the same movie, but that can't be correct because Big Trouble only did $11 million at the box office, where The Golden Child brought in $149 million on a budget of 12 to 24.5 million.
I'm looking at Wikipedia and it says 79.
Yeah, I took it from
what are you
Wiki.
looking at?
Yeah. Box office. Yeah. The Wiki box office. 149.4 milli.
Oh, I just saw. Oh, that was just domestic. Yeah. Maybe that's the difference. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. $149.4 million. Now, I will tell you that I find it to be grade A certifiable bullshit. Even Eddie Murphy himself 3 years later said that The Golden Child was garbage.
I'm sorry. He was right. I'm sorry.
That's right. The main character said that the movie was garbage.
I mean, there's so many different reasons why it was garbage. There's so many. Like, it was just, it broke, it just, anyways, let's get the actors out of the way. The effects were 80s. That's all you need to know. It was 80s as hell. 80s as hell.
Now, see, the ratings I see almost match up in certain places. Like, for instance, let's do Rotten Tomatoes first. 22% on the tomato meter with 27 reviews. It's not a lot of reviews, but I'm 22%. 47% on the popcorn meter. So not even half. With 50,000 plus ratings.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, that's fair.
TV Guide via Metacritic was 37%. I'm like, all right, cool. That's right. You got Google users, 4.2 out of 5 with 65 ratings. What movie did you guys go see?
Yeah.
What did you see?
Is there another one going out? Did you see The Problem Child? They saw The Problem Child. That's it.
Maybe. Oh, you talking about the one with Macaulay Culkin? No, that was The Good Brother.
That's The Good Son.
Yeah.
The Good Son. The Problem Child was the one with the little redhead who was an asshole.
We're not. No. I got something. I'm not going to offend anybody with that one.
Okay.
But yeah, IMDb 6 out of 10.
Were you gonna make a ginger joke?
Maybe.
That's fine.
It's kind of.
They don't have a soul. They don't care.
See? I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
I said it. It's only because I have a little bit of red right here. I'm allowed to say it.
But yeah, I mean, all these are the ratings. Come on. Come on. Give it. It's a PG-13 movie. So you could have taken at least your 13-year-old child.
I am surprised it's PG-13, sir.
I mean, yeah, there's a couple of
We'll get into
unalives.
that. We'll get it. No, not even on the lives.
I mean,
I'm talking about wet t-shirt contests. Like
yeah,
that was.
yeah.
There ain't no way you can't say you didn't see shit.
I mean, it was blatant. It was very blatant. As soon as yes, okay.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
But yeah, action, adventure, comedy, fantasy, mystery.
Mystery?
I mean,
really?
No, the one kid he was sent to find in the beginning of the movie was found unalived. He didn't do a very good job at finding them.
Yeah, and then she had like a golden tattoo of a dragon on her ass.
It was so dumb. It was so dumb.
Yeah, like why did you lift her skirt, sir?
It's not even that. It's not even. No, you know what? No. Cast very simply. Eddie Murphy.
Cast.
Chandler Gerald or Chandler
Jarrell? Urel, that's right, Urel.
Chandler
Urel.
Why do you keep pronouncing my name wrong? You know there's a J in it, right? Chandler Jarrell.
Go get a job.
Charles Dance, and if you don't know who Charles Dance is, he was Tywin Lannister in Game of Thrones. He was the older vampire in Dracula Untold. And I think he was the main bad guy in Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He plays a good evil Swede.
He really does. he played Sardo Numsy. My brother Numsy.
Oh, Numsy. We have forgiven each other. That's so dumb.
Like, I think that was probably like the best part of it. Because it was just like him in his normal skitty way.
There were a few points in this where you could tell they let him just riff.
Yeah.
They let him riff, and those parts were pretty good. Because he just kept going. You know that the scene ended, but they were still recording. And he just kept going. And they were like, we'll just leave that in. It's fine.
Charlotte Lewis played Key Nang. Victor Wong played Old Gubpa, which I was like, he has a lot of names, but he's Key Nang's dad.
I mean, he was funny as shit too.
Yes. Only because it sounded like he had Tourette's when you first meet him.
Yes. He didn't give a shit about anything. He was just like the most like crazy wise man.
But Victor Wong also played Egg Shin in Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah. And so apparently bad guys just play two roles.
Oh no, that year apparently they were making good money.
They must have.
Mm-hmm. J.L. Reet played the Golden Child, and J.L. Reet's a girl, but they kept referring to the Golden Child as a boy. That's a girl. It's a female actress.
Was it?
Child.
Was it a girl?
Yes. J.L. Reet is a girl. I don't know if she's still a girl nowadays. Times they are changing.
They are changing. I mean, not if our government has anything to say about it.
Randall Tex Cobb played Till. James Hong. Hey, we mentioned him last episode.
Yeah.
He played double duty. He was Lo Pan in Big Trouble. And now he's Dr. Hong over here.
Dr. Hong.
Instead of causing trouble, he's trying to help stop the trouble.
I mean, he also making good money.
That's true. I mean, he proliferates TV and movies.
Yeah, he does.
Yes.
But I mean, like, his parts weren't like the entire fucking movie. It was
and they again,
it was quick.
When it feels like your main protagonist actor, when his stuff feels forced and everybody else's feels okay, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Yeah. Shakti Chen played Kala. Yeah, that reveal. Even though
Kala was a snake, right?
So Kinang says that one of her ancestors was raped by a dragon.
Right?
So I want to see. I want to know why she was. Well, it looked like she was like centipedes at
Yeah.
first, and then it was, oh, it's just slither from the mid
From
chest all the way
armpits
down.
down.
Yeah, that, and she was smoking like a fucking chimney. Like
She
every time they put the
was.
camera on her,
Yeah.
like, why are you breathing out so hard? Stop. That's not how you smoke. It's a seamless exhale, man.
She ain't got time for that. I mean, where are her lungs? You don't know where her lungs are. Maybe it's got an esophagus and it's got to go
Well,
all the way to her
I
to
know
her
she was
snaky
watching soap
butthole.
operas like it was nothing.
She
She was
did.
watching her stories.
How? I mean, how expensive was her habit?
Pretty fucking expensive. I mean, she's using a lot of electricity and tobacco. Womp womp.
All right. Is
Let's
there
see.
anybody else we got to talk about?
Plenty. Tao Logo played Yu. Tiger Chung Lee played Khan. Pons Mar played Fu, the monkey face man.
That some of those guys like.
All right. So we're at 2 from Big Trouble. We got one more. Peter Kwong, who played Rain in Big Trouble, plays Tommy Tong in this.
They're just gonna stay with it. They're just gonna
damn right.
They could be in anything.
3 actors playing double duty that year. June, December.
Like I
2
need.
movies came out.
They probably just posted an ad in the newspaper. It was like looking for kung fu, and they're like, "Oh, we're there." Damn. Sorry, that was really. I'm sorry. That was terrible.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I genuinely am sorry about
that. Last few I got. Wally Taylor as Detective Boggs. Eric Douglas as, I guess, the lead Yellow Dragon that got the shit beat out of him by Eddie Murphy. Charles Levin, the TV host. That guy was a piece of shit. Yes. Marilyn Schreffer.
He could not ask questions and wait for an answer.
Yes.
He could not.
Frank Welker, the man himself, the voice of Megatron and Malbolgia from Spawn, is the voice of the Thing and the Dark Lord.
The Dark Lord.
Yeah. If you've never seen this movie, Eddie Murphy plays a detective with a specialty for finding lost children. Kind of creepy. He is told he is the chosen one who will find and protect the golden child, a Buddhist mystic who was kidnapped by an evil sorcerer. Murphy disbelieves the mysticism, but finds more and more evidence of demon worship as he investigates. I was like, that's doing it lightly.
Yeah.
I'm like, the man literally traipsed all over Tibetan mysticism like it was garbage.
The whole time.
The whole time.
He had no, I mean, and then still her dad was like, I like him. I'm like, you just want her to marry someone famous. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. He's the chosen one. He's like, yeah, I couldn't do better than that. He don't give a shit about how this dude acts.
I feel like in this episode, we have to really, pit these 2 movies that were pitted against each other at the box office 6 months apart. And just be like, why was this more critically acclaimed box office wise versus the one that we really think probably should have got more, but did not.
Okay. What we need to do, we need to talk our shit about this episode and then talk about them at the end of it, because we just need to get all this shit out of the way. Like,
it's true. I mean, let's because this is one of those ones where, again, I thought, oh man, going in strong, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Oh no. It's literally Vampire Hunter D all over again.
It was, and like it felt like a lot of the movie was also, hey, let's try and get Ki Nang as naked as possible as often as possible.
You know, she was only 18 when she did this movie. She was only 18.
Okay, she is one of those people who looks like she should be older.
Yes.
But also she's younger. Like, yeah, she came off to me as like 27, 28, but not like, oh man, you're looking really old, 27, 28, but like
Right.
you're mature and looking really like
Mm.
yeah. Because
Yeah.
let me look, they had very good reason to want to see her as naked as possible as often as possible. Like, I mean, they even busted a water pipe and sprayed her white suit for absolutely no reason. There's no reason
No,
for that water pipe to have broken.
yeah, it was like the
Aside from they
scene.
wanted a wet T-shirt scene. That's it.
Yeah, and I mean, she was the only other female character inside the whole film. Again, we say the golden child is a boy, but it's actually a girl playing the part. Kala is constantly behind the shades, so you only see like her arm
And he
and her head.
him telling her like, "Man, you got a smoking silhouette. Like, you free for dinner?"
She, yeah, sets her off, and all you see is like the freaking whipping, and you're like, "What the fuck is that? Why does it sound like centipedes or crawling or rattles? I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on here." So
And then it
yeah,
felt like telling him that he was the
the
chosen one.
chosen one.
It felt like it wasn't a let's have a ceremony and look. We found out that you're the chosen one. It just felt like they were in the middle of doing shit, and then she's like, "Well, you're the chosen one." He's like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Oh boy, see,
So,
this is how
so
we felt this whole thing.
just the beginning of them like doing the whole ceremony, like finding out that the child is the golden child in Tibet now,
Yeah,
and then friggin' Sato and Fu and all them come in, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna kill all of you guys, and we're gonna steal the child." And then he's like, "Don't let the child touch you." The kid touches one dude. He goes like, "All right, I'm gonna start beating y'all up because he's told me to counsel in my peace and save him. Cool, I got this." And then he gets murked.
mm-hmm.
They take the golden child from Tibet and they take him to America. But again, just like in Big Trouble, there's a gang involved somehow. This one's a yellow dragon, but they've kidnapped a child that Eddie Murphy is looking for. We don't know this yet.
Yeah.
It's it's just like all these little tiny. Let's tie this into this. Her name was it? Her last name was Mosley. Was it Christina? Was it
Who?
Christina
Which
Mosley?
one? Which Christina? For which?
Yeah,
Wait.
the girl he was that Chandler
Oh,
was
I
looking
don't
for.
remember the girl that the redhead that he was trying to find. But
Right.
all the pictures seemed like brunettes. But then when they find her body, she's like redhead and curly hair.
Yeah, so the Yellow Dragon had apparently abducted this girl, and then they sold her off to Tommy Tong. And then apparently Tommy Tong is the one who is directly connected to Sardo, who used her blood to put in oatmeal to feed to the child. Because apparently if you make the child impure, then the child can be killed.
Yeah, and I don't want how did they make that oatmeal? Like it was just a thick layer on top, and you touch it, and blood is like it's like
Right.
a whole bowl of blood, layer of oatmeal. Like he'll fall for it this time. Just
Yeah,
you
like
wait.
was it like blood on the bottom, oatmeal on the top? Just be like, I'm gonna dig all the way down, and just be like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Why don't you like give him some like strawberries and cream, some Quaker oatmeal, and then mix just a little bit in there.
Where's the cream?
Baby's cream, baby's cream.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I mean,
Make one little lad that likes berries and cream.
they didn't even try to hide it. They just assumed he'd be so hungry he would just inhale it or something.
Yeah.
And what makes him think to touch the oatmeal? And then when he sees blood, the first reaction isn't what the fuck? It was
Me? I can
like,
only assume. Yeah, no. I can only assume the first thing he thought was, how warm is this oatmeal still? Does it have any give? It has give. It's fairly fresh. Apparently, it had enough give for him to be like, must have happened fairly soon, or close to now. And he just like dug a little deeper in it.
yeah, blood on top. Takes a picture, and it didn't. Let me look. It did not move like blood. I assumed it was
obviously
like
it was like Kool-Aid.
yeah, but it was really badly. Like you could make it look a little more. If you're gonna do a close up, let's make it a little more bloody, like more blood like.
Little darker.
Yeah,
Like
darker, not so liquidy. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just being picky, but it kind the way I remember that whole scene just being like,
Really?
why?
I mean,
Really?
again, this girl has been abducted. He goes on to, he's like putting up posters. He's in LA. You're seeing all these different, snapshots or like footage of LA. Then you see him like in the streets, doing his thing. Then he's on TV. I'm like, okay. He's trying to get the point across. Her name is this. She's this age. She was wearing this. This is the phone number you can call. You can call me any time of day. I'll take any information you can get.
Sorry,
My,
distracted by children. Sorry.
oh, you're fine. The thing that got me is like once he finds her and she has the yellow dragon tattoo on her, I'm like, what? Why would they brand her?
Yeah, why would they brand her if they're just gonna kill her? What's the fucking point?
Oh, we sold her. Oh,
Well, then why are you branding her? It's not your brand.
exactly.
And also, that one, it looked like a temporary tattoo.
Facts.
And two, I still don't understand why he lifted up her skirt just randomly to decide to like, boop, oh, tattoo. Because you didn't see that tattoo on like the edge of her
No,
skirt or something.
no.
He just lifted it full up and was like, oh, ass cheek and a dragon.
It's just like his whole thing. He's good at finding kids. What do you mean he's good at finding kids?
So
Is he
he's
a private
lucky?
investigator? Like, I think that was another. I mean, yes, the TV host was a piece of shit. Don't get me wrong. They did not do it, and he was not a good talk show host at all.
No, not at
But,
all.
I mean, it was a valid question. So, how do you do that? Is there a course I can take at a night school or something? I'm like, yeah. What do you mean? What connection do you have to police office? Because Detective Boggs is there for like 0.2 seconds, and they know each other really well. I'm like, did he used to be a cop? Did he used to be an investigator of some sort? No, he's just good at finding kids. That doesn't explain anything. Jack Burton's a goddamn truck driver. That's what he does.
Yeah,
you saw him driving the truck.
He's bad at shooting guns too.
Barely can use a knife.
Yeah, he can use it in his boot.
Yeah.
He's good at using it in his boot.
He did put it in Lopan's head.
That is true. That is true. Reflexes. Reflexes.
But no. Yeah, there's that. Again, with Keenang with the scroll that she eventually brings to Chandler.
Yeah.
Like, how long have you been deciphering this? Why were you the only one deciphering it there, but you're in league with Dr. Hong and Kala?
Yeah. I don't
I don't understand the connections. Like, it says here that you're to be you're the chosen one. Huh? What do you mean?
What? Does it say Chandler Jarrell? The chosen one?
And it's hilarious. It's just like, looks like a big joint.
It did.
Like, I feel like that was a little forced. I mean, most of the comedy, unfortunately, was forced. Because apparently, Eddie Murphy was not the first choice to be the lead in this movie. It was actually supposed to be Mel Gibson. It was supposed to be a more serious action flick. But once they got Eddie Murphy, they were like, rewrote it to be more comedic.
Oh, yeah, the comedy was definitely forced in there.
Yeah.
And I felt like him putting the moves on Keenang was like exceptionally sudden, and then her being like she obviously follows a religion of some sort that's like, don't be doing, like, you can't be having sex. Yeah, purity. And then she does it, and she just tells her dad, like, sorry, I banged him out. And he was like, it's okay. He's the chosen one. You're like,
what do you mean?
Really?
You just told him he had to be pure.
Yeah, and now he obviously ain't pure. I mean, he got the thing.
Yeah. But still, I mean, there's...
It felt like a lot. And like, and her just like, oh yeah, you know what? I'll go ahead and bang it out because he asked me twice. Really? Really? That's what you're going to... He asked you twice, so that's enough? Like, I mean, like, they asked him twice in 2 separate times.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, we've been together, we've talked for a few hours a day for like 3 days. Well, I'm in love.
Oh, no, I'm... Here's another one. I'm surprised this bird that the Golden Child resurrected in the beginning of the film manages to not only exist in Tibet, but flies all the way from Tibet to America, then
Yeah.
back to Tibet, then back to America. That is a
Yes,
hell of a fucking parlor trick. Holy
that is
shit.
fucking impressive. Way to
That
go.
that bird's got muscles.
I mean, I guess once you're being revived by the Golden Child, you can
Oh,
whatever
so
the
you mean
fuck.
so that means Kenang must have a hell of a fucking lung sack on her then.
Um, I don't
You
know.
know,
She did like and at some point it seemed like she was just she's good at karate, but then she started doing like superhuman like jumping on top of trees stuff like
yeah, like jumping from a whole ass balcony and just not breaking a sweat at all.
yeah
No bones broken. She just landed down there, and Eddie's like taking the long way down. And he pops up and he's like, "What the fuck? How did you get down here so fast?" It's like, bro.
yeah
I mean, it's just like okay. It's like Wang. It's like Wang. Wang was like, "Oh, my spirit and my body aren't aligned," and then all of a sudden they were aligned. He was like pulling out crazy ass shit. Let me jump through the air and have a whole sword battle. Fling, fling, fling. Yeah, yeah.
I don't this one like it felt like with this one as well, not as much as Big Trouble in Little China,
Mhm.
but it felt like they also tried to do like the cutting across like different sections all together that didn't fully flow together
Right.
as
Yeah.
well. I don't.
Um.
That's how it
I
felt
mean,
to me. Like Little Big Trouble in Little China, it felt more. It felt more solid chunks, but this one was like it was chunks, but they weren't. They were kind of haphazard.
it. How can I say this? In comparison, I could see where they were trying to go versus in Little Chinatown. Like you knew they were heading to places, but they were just
Yeah,
gonna be there.
yeah,
Versus, all right, they're in the car. They're shadowing the yellow dragon as they go back to their hideout. Now when Eddie entered the house. Holy shit, I can't even speak.
we could talk.
But yeah, but when he entered the house, and then all of a sudden, big dude just kind of like popped up in the window and was like, "I'm coming in behind you." Like, what the fuck was that?
Where
What's
were
that?
you?
You were in the house. I swear you were in the house. You went in with everybody else. Why did you go outside the house? That's almost as bad as when Eddie jumps the wall and is literally jumps into a family's barbecue and he's like, "I'm not trying to hurt
Yeah,
nobody," but then he pulls
I
out
want
the
to chip.
gun. I just want to chip.
Yeah,
Like,
why did you pull out the gun? You could have easily just been like, "Oh, sorry, I was just going over here," and gone.
turn those. They're gonna burn. They're gonna burn.
Yeah, they're gonna burn. Turn them. Turn those. They're gonna burn.
Oh, now you want to hurt somebody because he's gonna burn something on the grill. Come on now. Come on.
Mm-hmm. And
Right.
that's another one of those moments where they probably told him like, "All right, jump across, run through, and go." And no, he was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not gonna hurt nobody. Pull out the gun. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. You could have just left it in there. It would have been fine."
Him telling Keenan to stay in the car. If there's a problem, leave.
Lee, yeah,
And her not understanding that, I feel like that was you just wrote that to be like super sexist. Like
Yeah.
she dumb. And then she
Yeah.
walks in the house and she does more damage than he does. Like, okay, I see the perspective. Don't misjudge people. Even though you think they're crazy.
and those walls, they were made out of like out
Fucking
of
paper.
just drywall. Like there was
Paper.
no support anything. It was just like they flew through those walls like they weren't even there.
Kick the door down. Kick the dude through a wall. Kick the dude through another wall. Got sprayed by water.
Mm-hmm.
Revealed a lot. So you
Yeah,
use
and
your best judgment on that one.
yeah, that's the wet t-shirt contest that she won.
By this time, we've had 2 deaths. One that we've actually seen. One that we're not able to witness on camera.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
we've got a wet t-shirt contest. So best judgment when it comes to if you want to show this to your kids or not.
Yeah, but I mean, she wins if that's any consolation.
I
She
mean,
wins.
she has no competitors.
Even if she didn't, like
25 people.
that was a win. I'll give her the W for that one.
I mean, she kicked all the ass and looked good doing it.
Yeah, and had a nice ass. Done. Done. And then but then like he drives the motorcycle through like two walls.
The-
Why did you have the
Again,
motorcycle in the living room in the first place?
I'm like, how big is your gang that you need to have your motorcycle inside the house versus just out in the yard with the rest of the bikes? I,
What do
I
you
don't.
yeah, we traded her for like a box of was it like lo mein and some fried rice or some
Yeah,
shit?
it was a quart of lo mein and I forgot what the oh my god, I forgot what it was.
And like wontons or some shit.
It was some dumb shit. It wasn't. I
Yeah.
don't think it was food. I think it was just like a quart of fried rice and like some other mess. But the sheer fact that you traded a girl for piddly any shit, that's a human life. You could have got so much more.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as people.
I'm not
I'm just
putting a
saying.
quantity on people's lives, but
I'm
it's
just
more
saying
than a quart of fried rice.
that shit sounds like slavery prices versus today prices.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm not putting a price on it, but I can guarantee it's more than
Life
a
is
quart of
priceless.
fried rice.
Life is priceless. But slave labor, I'm gonna stop myself right there. This is, mm, mm.
And they also
Here's
knew
me
that
get
they
out
were
now.
selling her to the devil.
Yeah, Tommy Tong apparently was like, it's a deal with the devil.
And they were just like, okay.
Sardo knows about.
Numsy, what's up?
Motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there. I mean, good grief.
And then
Oh,
they
you're
end up going to Tibet because he needs
yeah,
to
we
get
end up
the
going
dagger.
again. Well, that's the bird flew to America to fly back to Tibet to help him find old Goopa.
Yeah, and that dude was so fucking funny. There's a naked homeless man running around here with my $100.
Oh, here you go, man. Oh, you want me to buy one of your necklaces? Take the blue one. Take the blue one. Okay, I don't know. How much it costs? Oh, one of those? Okay, I got you. I got you. And as soon as he bows his head down to get here's your not blue necklace, and let me take that $100. Cool. Oh no, you took 100.
Yeah, no, you need the
No,
smaller one.
you get the one. George Washington. You got to get that back. You got to give him my money. Fuck you, dumbass.
I think he spends like the next 10 minutes of that movie yelling at like, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna beat your ass.
It's the same thing he did when he went to go find Tommy Tom at the restaurant. If you don't get Tommy, I'm gonna kick your ass.
He just found the first person he could and was like, you find Tommy or I'm gonna beat your ass.
Now, I find it funny because I see now in Rush Hour when Chris Tucker did the same thing when he went to the dojo and they started talking to you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
basically the
okay.
same. It's the same situation minus the mysticism.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
kick all y'all asses.
yeah.
And he was looking for somebody specific. I'm looking for you. I am you. No,
Oh.
I'm me. Looking for you. I am you.
It's so
Like,
bad. So
it,
bad.
but hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Which, speaking of,
Well, they didn't put up like a feigned quality of being an actual mystery of some sort
no, there was no mystery. It was just, can they find the golden child before
before he gets murdered.
kills him?
Numpsy.
This will be the running gag for the rest.
Yes, Numpsy.
Yeah. So they go to the bed. They get the dagger. The Ajante.
I fucking I don't even know. I don't know.
The Ajante dagger, and it's a cross-shaped dagger. So it's a point, and then it's another point, like a really sharp pyramid
Yeah,
on a blade.
yeah. Yeah, there's a
Shanky
sharp
shank.
pyramid, just shank, shank, shank.
It leaves a cross-shaped hole in you
Yeah,
after you put it out.
yeah, yeah,
Oof.
and yeah, he had to have that because that's the only, the demons were trying to trade. They knew that the people who were, was it the guys in Tibet who were the good guys would
Mm-hmm.
do anything to get the golden child back, and if the devil said, "Hey, you give me that dagger, we'll give you the golden child back," then
Mm-hmm. Get
you know,
get the dagger and just be like, "Ha, got you." Ah.
yeah, dummy. Like, oh, they're gonna fall for it. They're gonna fall for it so hard.
Yeah, but you got that wild card, Eddie Murphy's character,
Mm-hmm.
Chandler Jarrell. I bet Chandler Yarrell.
Chandler Yarrell, that's right. Get it right.
Yes,
And
Mr.
then
Yarrell.
them like spinning the thing and being like, "We are looking for the dagger of blah blah," and then he's like, "Where that dagger?" You're like,
I want the dagger. Tell him to ask again. I want the dagger, please.
yeah, but like talking about it now is funny, but at the time you're kind of looking at it like,
Why are
"Come
you
on,
being so
why?
disrespectful?
Yeah, why are you being such a dick?" Like,
But and see again, this is why after watching Big Trouble, I'm like, even Jack was like, okay, I saw it. I don't believe it, but it's got to be real because I saw it.
yeah, he
Whereas
saw he seen it.
he hadn't seen anything to just be like, yeah, I believe you. Crumbly scroll, person behind the veil. Two Asian people telling him that he's the chosen one and that he has to help find the golden child. There's not a lot to go on. He hadn't seen anything, and then
Uh
he still didn't see anything. He got a freaking dagger. There's no floor. That's the only thing that really sold
yeah.
him. There's no floor.
Oh, there
The
is a
bridge
floor.
spontaneously combusted.
Oh, I
Like,
see. This is some sort of trick. Like, there ain't no floor. There's a floor. It's just invisible. Oh, and then that's false.
don't spill a drop.
He
Okay,
spilled some. He totally
like,
spilled some.
don't
He,
spill something. I'm like, okay, they didn't say he couldn't drink the glass of water. That's the only way he got across. Got through that shit. He
yeah,
drank the glass of water. I mean, shit, he could have done that shit the moment he got the glass of water.
yeah. And he's
I
like,
got you.
done. Bing, bang, boom. I'm the smartest.
This is why I went to college.
All right, now bring it back down. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna kick your ass.
Did you see the amount of people smoking on that plane when they were heading to Tibet?
Oh my god! Like, even when I was a smoker, if I had to deal with that shit, yo, out of your mind,
God
out
dang.
of your
Okay.
fucking mind.
People who grew up in like the late 90s, early 2000s to now, if y'all, smoking used to be everywhere. It used to
Oh,
be in the
I remember that
malls.
shit.
Shit, you go to McDonald's, Burger King, Pizza Hut, smoking every
They
table had
had
an
the
ashtray.
ashtrays. Yeah,
It was a big thing.
yeah.
But today, no. You go
I mean,
outside. You make your choices. You go to the smoke hut,
yeah,
away from the people.
yeah. And
You go
honestly,
way
like, that's
away.
the smart. That's definitely the smarter decision. Like, yeah, smoking
Hey,
is bad.
yeah, secondhand smoking.
Okay.
Secondhand smoking is just as bad as smoking.
Yes, it
So
is bad.
there's our public announcement.
Yeah.
Smoking is bad.
The more you know. Ding, ding, ding. This has been a message
Wow,
from the KJNA podcast.
we don't own the rights to that music, so Peacock, do not sue us.
You
Please.
can't sue me. No.
I don't have enough money for that.
Yeah, you need money to have money, right?
Yeah. Yay, promotion! I might get some.
But
Yeah,
so
fun.
they
Yeah.
get to the end of this thing. The only time he sees some shit that is actually like, after he sees the snake chick,
Yep.
and that's immediately like, oh fuck, maybe they're not full of shit.
Right.
And then, and also, I mean, getting the dagger was kind of supernatural. Like knowing. Well, I mean, I guess you could, like, in theory, be like, oh, he drank the water, time to turn off the fire, like,
Right.
and call it mystical, whatever. But then the bad guy turns into a literal demon.
Yeah. Sardo's like, let me just go ahead and get rid of this human body, and demon form,
Yeah.
which is just really claymation and
Oh
not great
yeah.
claymation at all.
Oh, it was terrible. And then they had like an Evil Dead moment flying over the cars. It's
Mm.
driving around. It always makes me think of Evil Dead, like the intro to Evil Dead.
Now, I'm, I don't know if I'm not super smart when it comes to things, but if you get stuff falling down on you, should you climb up to get away from it, where you're getting closer to the stuff falling in your general direction? Right? Right? Because
I
that happens.
mean,
As
yeah.
as as Sardo is attacking them inside this, what I can only assume is the same dilapidated area that was in RoboCop, kind of.
I don't even know. It was like I'd say like it was an oil barrel or a sewer, but
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure the function of the
I don't
two
live in LA.
cylinder concrete with a
Maybe
ladder
an
in it.
old abandoned water station or something.
Maybe, but it had a
Maybe,
door.
bro. I don't know.
I
I don't know.
don't know either.
All
I
I know
know
is
that those big oil tubes that you see that are here, they have
yeah,
a ladder that goes up so you can enter from the top.
right.
This
But
you entered from the bottom and it was like concrete and
and
it
then
had
you
a
could
ladder going up the back that led to I don't even fucking nowhere.
apparently up to a hill so they could escape and get back to the car. Um,
Somehow.
yeah. Again, I don't understand how you climb up the shit that's falling down and escape to safety.
I mean, there was a lot.
But yeah, before that, I mean, Sardo Numbspa had killed
Noomsy.
had shot Kinang with a crossbow and inadvertently killed her, and then Kala tells uh, Yerl that the only way to save her is to get the Golden Child back, and that's when Yerl is like, "Look here, bitch," and throws back the shades.
Yeah, and
Finally,
he's like,
yeah, exactly. Ew, Snake Woman. Not even
ew.
the best of both worlds. Just
Mm-mm.
like more snake than person.
Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah, it's
Gross.
like when you ask for a mermaid, but it's fish top half, human bottom. You're like,
Uh,
oh, why would
but
you
see,
do
but see,
that?
hold on. That one you can actually do things with. Unfortunately,
I mean, you don't know the makeup of a mermaid.
Futurama has told us.
Futurama doesn't know the makeup of a mermaid.
Lower half fish, she's gonna lay eggs, and you got to be like, over the eggs. You get nothing, sir. You do not pass go. You
Was
do not get
uh,
$200. You
what
get
was it?
nothing.
Oh god damn it! My favorite part of Futurama was their faces when they were talking about they had to have sex with the Amazons,
That's
and
right.
they like showed their hips of
Oh,
this
snoo, snoo.
snoo. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, oh,
yeah. They're like,
oh. That
it
makes
was
sense.
like a combination of excited and terrified, and they just kept going back and forth. It's like the whole Futurama series. That was the best part. They're just,
Literally, it sets the tone. It really sets the tone.
oh my god, that shit was so fucking funny. Aren't they doing like a third rerun of that? I thought I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, I think yeah, because they just did another season, and they should possibly have another season coming out this year, maybe, kind of, sort of.
I
Sure.
mean, like Futurama's funny as shit. So
Yeah,
fucking funny.
it's. I think it's better than. Well, I can't say it's better than The Simpsons, but
It's
it's better
it,
than
yeah. It's more socially acceptable
yeah
now.
versus The Simpsons.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, like they also the same people got that Disenchanted show, which I couldn't get into. I tried.
I I got into it and I finished it. I think it doesn't have the same rewatchability as Futurama does.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you can watch it through the first time and be like, "Oh, it's pretty good." Watch through a second time, you're like, certain episodes, okay,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I tried, but I didn't find it like anywhere near as funny or entertaining as other shows. I was like, ah, I need to finish this shit. It's fine.
it's fantasy though. Everybody loves fantasy.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite shit. I would choose
Okay.
fantasy over sci-fi like any day, but still, like, you know.
Well, at least Matt Groening's not like, let's have a weird crossover between my 3 shows.
Oh, thank God,
Like
no.
I feel
Oh,
like
thank God.
Seth MacFarlane has tried
Oh.
with well, I know they did have that big Family Guy and Simpsons episode. 2 episodes.
I saw some just a short clip the other day of Seth MacFarlane playing Chris from Family Guy, but as Luke Sky or as
Oh no,
Anakin
no.
Skywalker.
That's Seth Green.
Seth Green, I'm sorry, yes. Yes, Seth Green. And then Pinky.
You will not take her from me.
And it was
So
Pinky from Pinky in the Brain as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Rob Paulson.
Off.
Lord.
You're right, right?
You have done that yourself.
And then it was Chris doing the part of Anakin Skywalker. You don't know. Every time he said something, crack the fuck up.
You underestimate. I can't even do a good Chris.
Yeah, I can't even pretend to do Chris's voice. It's too nasally for me.
Well, it's because his initial was like a trying to do like Buffalo Bill from the Silence of the Lambs. That's how it started. And then he just changed.
I can't place Buffalo Bill's voice in my head.
Have you ever watched Monk?
Yes.
Stottlemyre.
It's been so long since I watched Monk, though.
Mustache.
Nothing stands out. Nothing stands out from Monk. God damn it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But anyways, his voice was funny as shit. Like,
oh yeah,
talking to Pinky from Pinky in the Brain. You don't know me.
You underestimate my power.
You underestimate my power.
So terrible, but it was so good. It's on TikTok. It's on YouTube. It is so good, and it's on Rob Paulson's kind of podcast show.
That shit was so funny. All right. Anyway, so let's compare.
Oh,
let's compare.
The comparison is
okay. All right. Here's my total comparison.
Huge.
My comparison is watch Big Trouble Little China. Don't watch Golden Child.
Yeah, I mean
that's the comparison. Golden Child is just it feels janky and crappy, but like at least it feels like there's a whole story when it comes to Big Trouble Little China.
Mm-hmm.
This one, it feels like they're forcing Eddie Murphy into a role, like the square peg in the round hole, and they're just like, fucking fit! And it just does not.
It doesn't work. And
no.
I think the only reason that it did so well at the box office is because they had that name of Eddie Murphy.
100%.
In comparison, I really cannot understand how Big Trouble, with the proper amount of mysticism, with good makeup artists, with good fight scenes. Fuck's sakes, good fight scenes.
Yeah.
I mean, a better story. You had freaking James Hong. Yes, twice. You got him twice in 1 year. But you also had Kurt Russell. Come on.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
you have two
I'm
really
not saying
good...
Kurt Russell is better than Eddie Murphy. Like, they're both equally good. But they really shoved Eddie Murphy into a place where he does not belong.
Again, when you see that Mel Gibson was going to lead this as a dramatic action movie versus Eddie Murphy getting put into this role and then him having to rewrite it to be a comedy.
Yeah. They forced it.
You don't have people who've worked on comedy. I mean, honestly, he probably should have been in the writer's room, and that's I think this is what led him to be a part of the production process and in the writer's room. That way he could write the role the way he wanted it to be done.
I mean, at least if he did that, then like you would have a solid all comedy part as opposed to sometimes comedy, and then we're trying to be serious here, but also here's some more comedy. And you're like pick one, guys. Pick one. Yeah. You could even just have the guy be serious all the time and have a couple one-liners that crack you the fuck up. That's fine. But you can't be like, this section he's all funny as shit. This section he's all serious as shit. You know, this section, like, oh my god.
it just didn't work. It didn't
It
work.
does not work. The Golden Child did not work. And honestly, like, if we're gonna,
Yeah. What happened? Oh no. What happened? Oh no. I don't know. Oh no. That was just me. Hey, look! I can see my entire back. Oh, he's back.
oh,
Nothing
now it's
episode.
recording again. What the fuck happened?
That it wasn't recorded. Then it recorded. Actual recording of that.
Yeah, as soon as I hopped on, it was like, all right, recording again. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know.
so anyways, I was gonna say a rating.
Yeah, let's give an actual honest rating on this not great movie at all.
Okay, so this rating, I think I discussed the terms of the rating system the last time we
Yeah,
we we did this.
we're not going to pit this. This will
I'm
be unbiased
I'm
versus
gonna
the.
put this as like a 5.5. Okay, 5.5 out of 10
Or
because
you're being generous.
I am being exceptionally generous because I want to put it in that place where like watch it once just to see how shitty it is,
Eh.
but you don't have to watch it again.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
like I mean, honestly, you might not even have to watch it at all unless you just really like Eddie Murphy. Like maybe even a 4 would be a good one.
Like I said, the draw here is sort of
Doomsy.
that to me as a villain, I'm like, all right, he's a good draw. Eddie Murphy is a good draw if he was doing more comedy throughout this movie. Like I said, if like Chris Tucker, Chris Tucker fit into Rush
I,
Hour so well, and again, I feel like these three films,
if
these
you
three,
put him into this film, it would be just as terrible.
yes, but had they basically done the Golden Child like kind of like how they did Rush Hour,
I mean, at least it would work a little better.
exactly, it would have worked a little bit better.
Because Rush Hour, they knew it was going to be a comedy.
Mm-hmm.
And if they used like Key Nang as as Jackie Chan's character of sorts, like
Yeah.
maybe, but like Key Nang really didn't even have much of a story to go along with the whole thing. She was just like, oh, she's the daughter of the guy, and she's just
Yeah,
investigating.
she was just kind of there.
Yeah,
It was awkward.
yeah,
It was
she was there
awkward.
to kick people's asses for Eddie Murphy, and that was
That was
it.
it.
But at least
Yeah.
Wang in Big Trouble in Little China, he had a story.
Yeah.
Like he had a goal. Hers was just like find the golden child. Like, well, what do you do otherwise? Maybe she's a stripper. Like, no one fucking
Yeah.
knows. You
Wang
don't know
owns a
anything else
restaurant.
about her.
Wang's getting married. He's picking up his girl from the airport the next day. Wang owes Jack money. Okay, he's got to pay the money back, and hijinks
Yeah.
ensue.
Yeah, and they both have a solid story. Like in this one, Eddie Murphy has a story where he's being forced into
Finding
helping
a child.
finding a child from another country, and then Key Nang is just she's the lady who is trying to get someone to find him.
Yeah.
That well, what do you do otherwise? Her dad
Yeah.
is her dad's like the lead
Old
Tibetan
monk
guy.
who
Like the lead
apparently
monk somehow. If he's a monk, how the fuck did he have babies?
right. No babies.
Not babies. I don't think he'd be having the sex. When you're standing
Yeah.
in a stone temple just
You
oming all day.
yeah. See, you gave it a 5. I'm sticking with a solid 4. It's
Okay.
4.
Okay.
I can't. I
That's fair.
can't.
I don't know. I'm torn between maybe you should watch it once at least to know how shitty it is, but also you don't have to.
I mean, just because you hear our opinion doesn't mean that's going to be your opinion. The best thing for you to do is watch it for yourself.
Yeah.
And
I
if
mean,
you watch it and you think you like it or you don't like it, if you either way, get on our whatever. Find us on Good Pods. Find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Hell, come to our socials. Drop a line. Just be like, it was garbage, or it was good. Give us a reason, or don't give us a reason. Up to you. But
let us know because I
Yeah.
want to know your
it's your
opinion too.
Our opinion cannot always be your opinion.
Tell me what I said wrong. Tell me.
Yeah.
Tell me. Well, Jay, is there anything else you want to say about this
Oh, you heard all the
awful
stuff
film?
at the beginning of the episode where you can
Mm-hmm.
find us. Find us there. Drop us a line. Um, Other than that, be good to each other. We love you.
We love you. Thank you for listening. We love you. Bye.
Goodbye, folks.